And welcome back, this is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I am joined as always by Choco and Mene here. I've been doing some Chocograph piece hunting off screen using Chocobo Hot and Cold. I only needed 3 more pieces. They were all in the lagoon for me. I'm told it's random, but I think they've always been in the lagoon for me. Do you have all Chocograph pieces? Indeed I do, Mene. They make up one Chocograph now, Kupo. Take a look at what it says on the back. Go treasure hunting, Kupo. And we will. Choco says he already dug up all the Chocographs here. If Mene tells you that, that also applies to Chocograph pieces. So if he's telling you that here at the lagoon, don't spend any more time at the lagoon, go back to the forest. Kupo, maybe you can go to some other locations by using dead pepper. I'll try to keep that in mind. For the time being, though, I need to splice in some music here, because we're back out on the world map. We're going to take a look at our Chocograph menu. I do have 13 dead peppers now, thanks to all the digging. They're seemingly much more common than they used to be now. All right. I do have Mist Ocean. Look around the small islands located in the northeastern shore of the Mist Continent. They pretty much just tell you where this one is. Be patient and dig, 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 Kupo. All right, we're going to set that one up, and it's going to be a little bit of a journey, so I'm just going to go ahead and meet you there. Made it to the northeastern part of the Mist Continent. Here are the 2 islands. You want to go between them out into the ocean a bit. And eventually you will find the treasure chest. Found a treasure chest, and inside we can find drugs. Strange smoke appeared. Getting sleepy. Surely being out in the ocean is the best place to get drugged and to go to sleep. But as a result of that, we're gonna go see the other Chocobos again. The mystical Super Mario Galaxy planet of Chocobos. Like, seriously, this is an incredibly small little rock you guys got here. How does it have its own gravity that immense? Bring in the fat Chocobo. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to fly the boundless sky. You can take off and land in any forest. You now have all the abilities necessary to reach your homeland. And we have turned into a gold Chocobo. And we now have all the abilities, so I can take off and land from any forest. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be a forest around here. Let's see if I can find a little inlet so that I can actually get to a forest so that I can take off somewhere. I think there's one around here. There we go. Little inlet there. We will take it. We now have the gold Chocobo. This one's better than the one that we had in Final Fantasy VII, I can tell you that. All right. There we go! I bet you didn't even think Chocobos could fly. You were wrong. It has the same controls as the airship, for the record. And yes, now you can see Ronaldo's tail just kind of hanging out for a bit there. Oh, this is nice. But if you remember, there was another Chocograph that we did have, and that was Outer Island 2. We now have the ability to get this. I think there's a desert nearby, Kupo. Let's head for it then. I will meet you there. And we have made it back to the outer continent. On the northern side, there is going to be a small little island here. This is known as Lickenmack Island. It's kind of on the northern side of the eastern half, and in the forest somewhere around here, there it is. We should be able to find a treasure chest. This one actually has stuff in it, including 11 sapphires, 1 circlet, 1 pumice piece, and 1 Hildegard 3 card. Well, that sounds spectacular. Let's take off again, and we are now out of chocographs, unfortunately. We still have seemingly 3 more that we can find, but they're going to be in a new area, so we're going to kind of run around and see if we can't find anything new around here. Wouldn't you know it, I actually found a place. It is in the northwestern corner of the map. Seemingly some of the best locations in the game are in the corners of the map. At least in the Final Fantasy franchise. Alright, we will drop down here. And as you might be able to make out, there's a crack of sorts here. Let's try to make sure I'm pointed like right at it. It's difficult to do that with a mountain chocobo though. Alright, feed a dead pepper to Choco. And the crack crumbled and opened up a hole, which we will immediately head in. Because here we can find Chocobo's Paradise. That's right, this place is real and not just a figment of Choco's imagination when it evolves. What the hell? So this is Paradise, Koopo? Mene, how did you get here? And when did you get here? And how did you just show up immediately on screen when we looked up? Koopo, I followed you because I thought you'd find this place soon. Choco can fly like me? Wow, that's great, Koopo. That's right, we have not shown you our golden chocobo. I know gold's kind of a hard color to make out on a chocobo because they're normally yellow, but Choco is indeed gold. If we head over here, you can see a normal colored chocobo, and you can see that Choco is now a different color. Queh, indeed. Now, you can actually try to leave, but Mene will not let you. Where are you going? We haven't done anything yet, Koopo. No, we have not. Now, can I actually talk to you? I don't think you have anything important to say. Yeah, you just say queh. You're not anywhere close to any treasure. I figured that one out the long way. Hey, that's a golden one like me, too. What you actually want to do is head this way and head for this fountain right here. Because it'll launch you up to the 2nd level. Seeker Choco, welcome. I am Fat Chocobo, the king of Chocobo's Paradise. If this is Chocobo's Paradise, what was that small little planetoid thing that we were on? It would have been better if you'd come here without the help of humans, but they have taken good care of you. Yeah, sure. I've made it so they can understand our language while they're here. Quack. I'm sorry, what? I didn't catch that one. You, who brought Choco here. Choco will stay here and start a new life with us. You should say your goodbyes now. What? Quack? I didn't work this hard to give up my golden chocobo, damn it. I'm Mene. I live here too, Koopo. Little one. Koopo? Only chocobos can live here. We're like super racist. No exceptions? No exceptions. Choco. Have you finished your goodbyes? I haven't said anything yet. Not yet, Koopo. Choco still needs to find more treasures, Koopo. Indeed I do. Choco, were you not looking for peace and companionship? You were just looking for items this whole time? Are there things you must take care of? Queh. Then come back when you finish what you must do. So, we're seemingly free and clear and get to keep our chocobo for the time being. I'm going home, Koopo. And the whole screen has to flash. I'll be waiting at the usual locations, Koopo. Yeah, you have more than one, Mene. It's kind of freaky. But off they go. So now I should be able to talk to these chocobos. Do you guys still just say quit? No, you don't. I'm not even gonna bother with the Chocoboes. The western side of the mountain on Seaway's Canyon on the Forgotten Continent also has a crack in it. Forgotten Continent, sorry. But it's very hard to find. So, there you go. They do give you a hint as to a lot of these locations, but most of the places I found, well, they're available. Did you know that you can use a dead pepper to crumble cracked mountain walls? Indeed I did. Indeed I did. Also, the dive locations. All right, we'll head back up to the second floor because I do believe there are more hints up here as to places that we can go. Plus, I want to talk to the fat Chocobo again. Can I talk to that guy up there? Why can't I fly here? There's no forest for me to fly. This paradise existed long before the disaster 5,000 years ago. What disaster 5,000 years ago? The dead pepper has been our favorite food for 5,000 years. It reminds us of the disaster. Can I talk to you? No? All right, we'll talk to you last. You can see where the floating island is by checking the location of the shadow on the 6 Chocograph pieces. That is indeed true. We cannot get off of Choco here, so it just kind of takes us to the regular menu screen, which is kind of where we want to go. We do have another Koopo nut for the record, but we do have 6 Chocograph pieces. Whoa, whoa, you okay, game? Seems to be fine now. There, danger in the sky. If you dare to face it, use this to find your way. That was Sid the First. The who do not fear death, find the islands and salvage. See what lies there. Islands and salvage. Courageous one, head southeast on the outer to reach Quentis Peninsula. See what lies there. Noble one, head northeast, the Mist Continent, reach Alexandria Plains. See what lies there. Dreamer, head to the ocean in the center, all continents. See what awaits you. Cautious one, head to the east of Oway's Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. See what lies there. Apparently they want me to find things along the way. Can I talk to you? They're not going to let me talk to you at all, are they? Can't seemingly talk to the ones up there, so we will talk to the fat Chocobo. I'll give you a hint. There are still so many treasures out there. You need a special ability to find them. You already know that dead pepper gives Choco a special ability because you are here. Yeah, they tell you about the dead peppers to break walls when you had to break a wall to get to the person that tells you about it. His beak can crack open stone walls. He can jump into the ocean and fly high in the sky. Use these abilities and seek out the treasures. I'll wait here for your return. Alright, so seemingly we have a little bit more information, at least more than we used to. Wait, how do I jump down from here? They're not going to let me jump down. I got to go that way, don't I? There we go. Oh, Chocobo surfing. That should be a thing. I mean, that was cool and all, but like on the actual waves, that would be so cool. Can we do it here? Yeah. It doesn't take us very far though. Is there anything more over here? I don't think there is. I think, yeah, that is essentially it. So we can't talk to the other ones, but Chocobo surfing needs to be a thing. It'll probably still have better controls than the snowboard in Final Fantasy VII. Oh, Chocobo surfing on the snow. That should also be a thing. Alright, I will meet you at our next location. And we have made it to our next location, which is this shadow on the ground. For me, it shows up here on the southwestern portion of the map. Your results may vary. I'll try to post a link to a map that will show all 5 locations that this can show up. What we might do is feed Choco a dead pepper in the shadow. And it will take us up to Chocobo's Air Garden. This place is interesting. I believe it is over here. Like somewhere around here. Either way, I don't really want to do it. No, it doesn't look like they're really... Oh, here we go. What's this? Looks like an Eidolon cave. You do want to avoid this for the time being, or at least I do. This is not good times in there. So we're going to leave that alone and just head where we're probably supposed to go. Just thought I would give out that warning before we start doing too much. We're going to head up here. We'll go the wrong way. The wrong way. Until we can find Mene. How the hell did you get here? Did you notice, Koopa? This island is floating on clouds. The location of island might change when you go back down, so check its location on the map by pressing select. Yeah. Once again, 5 locations. I'll try to remember to link a map. Ground is pretty firm. What strange place, Koopa? You're the strange one, Mene. Indeed, Mene is. And what can we do here? We can play Chocobo Hot and Cold, which is something that I want to do. There are actually 3 Chocographs here. All the rest of the Chocographs are here. There are 3 left, so I'm going to get 3 here, and I will meet you when that is all done.